Alright, we are here. I came on here yesterday, last night, checked on everything. We do have our 9 phosphorus dope fuels here, so we can go ahead and pop one here in the cutter. Started on cutting. I also cleaned up a bunch of our stuff that was in those boxes. Got some of it done. And came out here and cleaned up a bit of the oil mess here so it doesn't look so bad anymore. We did have oil that was not picked up by the pump. It's an issue of Buildcraft pumps that they don't do a map, or if they do, they don't do it correctly, or the oil is placed in a way that doesn't work with their map, because there was a couple blocks over here that were deeper than the rest of the oil on that level, so it was connected to the oil above it but not to any oil beside it, so therefore it just left a puddle of like 2 or 3 oil over here, and there was a whole bunch of it right here. You can still see where the water's fucked up. All that water's fucked up right there. That's where there was oil at that I need to fix. But I had to bucket a whole lot of oil out of that, come down here and place it in. But you can see we're at 692 buckets of oil. And one nice thing the Buildcraft did do in this version that I like is this fucking pipe is real and you can't fall down the fucking hole. That was really annoying in the old versions because the pipe was fake and you could literally walk over the hole and fall right down in it. And that was instant death. But we might actually have a full tank of oil from this one little well here, which is amazing. That means there has to be a bulb down there. I don't know if you guys actually know how this works, but you can have surface oil where there's a small little, well, you can have surface oil where there's no geyser. You can have surface oil where there's a small geyser, but not much going down. Then you can have it going all the way to bedrock, which you usually have a decent sized geyser with that. And then you can have all the way to bedrock and a bulb, meaning a big, like, open area that's just full of oil. And that's what I'm assuming that is, because every block is 1 bucket of oil. So we pulled 700 buckets of oil out of that. And that's, even if you go all the way to bedrock, that's only 64. And the surface was only at max a couple hundred. So there's got to be a bulb of oil down there that we're pulling from. So, all right. So our
it should be 128 onto the bottom because.
Oh yeah, 128. Fuck, I keep forgetting the below zero shit. Still, that's still not 700. But yes, you're right. I'm an idiot and I forgot. Okay, so phosphorus dope wafers we now have. So now what was it we needed for the data stick? Data stick, we need plastic circuit board. Got it. Good circuits, he can make them. NAND memory chips. Needs a NAND memory chip wafer, which needs phosphorus dope with an ender pearl lens. Ender pearl lens comes from an ender pearl plate, which means we need an entire block of ender pearls. I still hate this, Greg. Oh, there is a recipe for doing just one. Thank God. I remember I think it was Greg that did it. I think the original one was you had to have the whole fucking block. So, good. We don't. Now the question is, do we need a better fucking lathe to do this? Because I'm pretty sure at one point you did. Yes, we need no, that's cutter. Never mind, that's an MV cutter. We can do this in the circuit one. Okay. Whew. So take this out, that in, that'll cut it into a plate. Still not 100% sure that I'm understanding how you're cutting a magic frickin' teleportation ball into a fucking plate, but sure, we'll go with that. So there's your lens. There's your wafers. Now you need to, we need an HV laser engraver. Because this can only be done in HV. So that's your next task, is to get us an HV laser engraver. And before we look at that, we need random access memory. That is regular wafer green sapphire. We already took care of that. And then we need plastic and red alloy. So everything is done except for that. Now, for the good circuits, for that, if you want to do this without the regular circuits, you need to do it in the MV circuit assembler, and you need a central processing unit. Central processing unit wafer needs to have a diamond or glass lens. We will be using glass with a indium dope wafer or a phosphorus, or you could do it with just one, which fuck you, we're not doing that. We have the ability to do this. So we'll be doing the phosphor, which will give us 4 of them. And so we need a HV laser engraver for that as well. We could apparently, if we want to do one of them to save him from having to make 2 HVs without. So we kind of will do it this way. Apparently we can do it at MV with a regular wafer to a central processor, which is what we'll go ahead and do. So now we need a fluid solidifier with glass, or we need to just do diamond and go fuck yourself. Which might
I don't think I just trying to do diamond, because it's not like diamonds are that hard to find.
Yeah, diamonds are pretty easy, and getting a fluid solidifier over here just for a glass plate is going to be a pain in the ass. So, yeah, fuck it. We don't have any regular diamonds at the moment. Let's see if we can sift up one instead of using this flawless we have. I don't want to break it down if I don't have to. And getting a diamond out of here shouldn't be that difficult.
Watch it turn into dust.
Say what?
Watch it make dust.
Yeah, well, we've got like 28 fucking diamond, purified diamond down there, so we're not going to get all dust, but yeah, knowing my luck, the first one is going to be dust. So what did you think of my name of Hell Leaf for that Efren? Hey, look, we did get the dust, but we also got the diamond. What did you think of that name?
I'm not sure. It's
Well, I only said Hell Leaf because it's nether based. We don't want to call it Nether Leaf, do we?
no.
An Efren Leaf sounds weird. I don't know. Holy crap, this diamond is going to take 384 seconds to cut into a plate. Holy fuck. Okay, well,
Oh,
while
yeah,
we're waiting
diamonds.
on that. Yeah, I know. Shut up. Okay, so what do we got to do to get circuits less annoying? You need a nano component central processing unit and epoxy circuit board. So, in other words, what you're telling me is he's fucked and he's using good circuits. At least he only needs 2 of them. Yeah, that's EV recipe anyways, dumbass. So he can either do the LV recipe with 2 of them and the random access and the integrated in the LV, or what he should probably do is the MV recipe that only needs a random access memory chip, coils, capacitors, plastic circuit board, red alloy. So this is the recipe he should do, because he can make the capacitors with aluminum and plastic. The SMD, he needs tantalum foil and thin silicon rubber or thin plastic PVC, which we want to make the PVC soon anyways. You can use aluminum foil, but you get less. Speaking of tantalum, did you think about the GT6 way of doing tantalum and the other thing, the columbium thing that we talked about a while back? Because
I haven't really thought much about it.
before I get into doing tantalum, I want to figure out if we're going to do that change or not, because I really love that process, but I can also see where you might not want to do it. So let me know, and if you are or aren't, I will start looking for getting tantalum, but tantalum should be in the blast furnace. Either way, tantalum ingot, vacuum freezer, hot ingot, yes. So we most definitely need that. We can get tantalite, we can process that down to get the tantalum, but we need a blast furnace and it has to be at 3290K, which I don't remember what the coil things are. Yeah, that needs at least nice chrome coils. So I assume, because tantalum is like up there with tungsten, so I assumed that it was going to be up there a bit. So yeah, we've got to do and I'm assuming that's probably HV as well. So we got to upgrade this to HV. We got to change the coils, which we probably should start looking at the coil upgrade for that soon, but we have so many other things on our table. Like, I would really like to start oil processing really soon, but I want to get the ore processing shit done first and foremost. Yeah, we're at 864. This oil tank is completely full. The pipe is full and the pump is full. So, yeah, when I said we needed only a small tank, I might have been just slightly full of shit. Imagine that, me, of all people, being full of shit. I know, unthinkable, huh? How close were you to getting the the semi-fluid boiler done? What else did you need for that? So we can change that.
I just had the motors and the holes done.
Oh, okay. Your diamond's almost done. It's trying. Hey, it's done. Alright, so in the lathe, this is going to take only 19 seconds, thankfully. Alright, there's your diamond lens. So, only for right now, we're going to pop this ruby lens out so he can get at least one of these done. Let's go ahead and cut him one. I don't like taking the lenses out. I want a different one, but since he's going to be doing this in, well, we're going to have to do more than one, aren't we? Because you need to make at least one HV laser engraver. Probably want two of them.
Only requires one CPU per good circuit, so you get 8 from one wafer. That's enough for 8 of them.
Oh, it does give 8 from the wafer. That's right. I forgot about that. So yeah, that'll help a lot because you're gonna need 3.
Oh, that'll be enough to get one laser engraver.
2, 4. Yeah, that'll leave you with 2 extra actually. Okay. Alright, so here's your CPUs. You can start making your laser engraver. I'm gonna go ahead and cut you a second one. That way you can make us 2 HV laser engravers. And then I can put this damn ruby lens back in here. And we can start doing it in the HV one with the phosphorus dope wafers. Then we'll get 4 of the wafers instead of only 1 out of each, so it'll make it even better. Okay, cut that. Take this out, put that in. You can have the diamond lens. So now don't right click that on a machine, it'll go on like a cover.
Brilliance and lens. I would have gone to cover.
Does that not work in here? Fuck, it does in GT5. It's really annoying.
Shouldn't. And
Good.
see, the overlay doesn't show up.
Okay. In GT5, that is so annoying because the lens is made out of a plate. I don't know why, but Greg considers a lens a plate, and it even shows up on the machine as a big circle of that color. I have no idea if he planned on at some time making like lasers in world, kind of like the lasers from Mechanism. I don't know if you've ever seen the Mechanism fusion reactor, but you have to have lasers set up in the world and aimed at the fusion reactor to put the heat into it. I don't know if Greg originally had planned on doing something like that, and that's why they were made covers. So you had to change the lens out. It would be really cool if like laser engravers needed a laser above it, but he didn't even do that in GT6 when you had lasers. They didn't emit anything, and you didn't have to put lenses on them. So I'm kind of doubting that was the reason, but for some reason lenses were plates in GT5 and GT5U, and if you fucking right clicked a machine with it, it was going on as a cover, and it was really annoying.
I'm gonna be right back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now while he's working on getting us everything we need for all of that shit, he's going to be busy with that for most of the rest of the night, I'm sure. Just trying to get us our super buffer, which is going to be really easy once he gets it done, because I'm pretty sure he's got most everything he needs for the conveyor. I thought we had one left, but he just needs to make the hull and the conveyor, and then the super buffer will be done. So that'll be quick and easy and painless once he gets the 4 data sticks done. So I think while he's working on that, I want to look at the tree growth simulator. Also can look at the harvester as well. We just need nickel plates, diamond saw blade. That's not anything too bad. Do we have any of the cobalt steel left? Or not cobalt steel, it's fucking cobalt brass. Do we have any more cobalt brass left? We have 3. We need 4. How about I just go fuck myself? How's that? Fine. Make more fucking cobalt brass. Assholes. Okay, so that 3, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit, there's a fucking shithead. Hold on. Okay. Now that we got rid of Weirdo, let's get this shit done. Furnace is on this side, idiot. Alright, get that done. Go ahead and add this over there. Take that off because it doesn't need to be there. And we need 5x5 of black bronze casings. So we're gonna have to make some black bronze, but we also need this 5x7x5 ring of plastic casings. So, oh fuck, hit the L. Plastic casing. Welcome back. Mark that.
Bam, Barry died, so get a new Barry.
I made more of this and I didn't need to make more of this. Well, fuck me. Change that out for the gear. Put that in. Somebody's been moving my shit around. What are you? You're normal pipe. You go up there. You go over there. What are you? Plate? Okay, you can stay there. Supposed to be small gear, large gear, small rod, regular rod, pipes. Actually, we're going to put this down here by the gears. Put it in the middle. Otherwise, I'm going to forget where all that shit is. And then I got to figure it out, and it's going to piss me off. It's just easy if they stay where I'm used to them. Bad thing is, I never tell anybody where I'm used to them at. So nobody knows to put them back in the right place. But since I'm such a nice guy, I don't yell when it's in the wrong place. I just fix it. Okay, so there's our diamond saw. That takes care of that part. Now we need emitters. So we need brass rods. We need basic circuits. And the basic circuits we can now do as well with the... No, we need the SOC for that. And that's easy. We can't do that, but we can do this recipe. So we just need integrated logic and resistors. Can we make the SMD resistors now? Yes, we can make the SMD resistors now. We have an MV assembler with plastic in it. So, no more making fucking stupid resistors. But we do have some. Alright, so integrated. I can never remember what the fuck these are. No, not that stupid shit. Integrated. That is the Ruby one. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. And how much do we get for that? Motherfucker, stop being a cunt. Integrated, we're gonna get 8 out of this. So I'm just gonna make 8. So I'm gonna need 16 resistors. Get your ass out of my factory, you thieving ass
Actually, one
motherfucker.
of those too.
I'm just gonna make all 8 of them, so that means I need 4 more resistors. Well, technically there's 5. Do you need another basic? You said you needed one of those, right? Or you need
the integrated logic circuits for less advanced circuit.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Here, just to make sure we have enough, I'm going to go ahead and cut up another one. Okay, so that, and then I said we could make the SMDs now. So I need fine electrum and carbon, which is why we're trying to get the tree growth done. So let me grab this for a second. And that is the assembler with plastic. Wait a minute. That's MV. Assembler with plastic. You moron. There. There. And 24 of these will be enough for a little while. I'll need to make a fuck ton of them. Throw all that back in there, so that gives me the resistors I need.
Hey Beard, do we have chromium yet?
Yes, sir. How much you need?
Just need 4 wads.
You need 4 rods. I said yes. Did I mention I used it all to make a fuck ton of stainless steel? I don't think I mentioned that part. So here's the integrated logic you needed. Hope you enjoy. Have fun. Enjoy that. I'm going mining. Woohoo! I got a reason to get out of the fucking factory. I'm leaving. Screw you guys. Going mining. Okay. Chrome. Chromite. Haha. No, not that chromite. Fuck you. That's way too far away. There's gotta be a closer chromite than 5,000 frickin' miles away from here. Come on, there has to be a fucking closer chromite. Chromite. Aha. Screw you. You bastard. Where the hell are we going? Over there. Okay. Going mining, bitches. Throw that in there. That in there. She doesn't have seeds out here, so throw that in there. We don't need another brick. We don't need the seed. We have barrels. Yes, we have Sticky resin. Yes, we don't have sticks. Have stack sticks. Okay, I now have sticks. We've got tape. Yes. We've got 2 stacks of fucking plastic we don't need. Check. Let's throw this in here for now. And I'm just going to drop these off because I don't need them in my inventory. Can we discuss while we're doing whatever nonsense? Can we discuss making plastic fletchings for arrows? We have advanced far enough in technology that we should be able to have plastic fletchings for arrows and not have to kill chickens for their feathers non-stop to have arrows.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly what recipe we're going to do to make plastic fletchings, but we really need to come up with something to have some plastic fletchings so I can have some fucking arrows. I'm thinking that Bloody might have added them in GT5 at some point. When I get done, I'll look it up. The funny thing is, if we wanted to go off of real world bullshit, we could also use birch bark for fletchings instead of arrows. Because that was something else that they used historically for fletchings.
Mm-hmm.
When they couldn't get enough feathers.
And yeah, I could do that though. I'd also probably at the same time want to like get all the GT arrows and
make those fucking
give mobs them.
Make those glass fucking no evil fucking werebane arrows given to skeletons. Bear is not a werebear anymore, alright? That's not a thing in this. Funny. I stopped being a werebear in 1710. And no giving them radioactive fucking arrows like Greg did in GT5 either. That shit was fucking evil. I'm glad he stopped doing that in GT6. It was bad enough when you got hit by one that had fucking what was I can't think of what it was now, that the material. There was one of the arrows that hit like a fucking truck. And that was bad enough when you got hit with one of them. Diamond. A diamond fucking arrow tip. That was bad enough. The funny one.
Hit by Cobalt 60.
Yeah. The bad ones in GT5 were fucking plutonium arrows. You got hit with one of them, you were just fucking dead. Just tuck your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. You're going to die. Because you're going to tick longer than what you can keep your ass alive for. In this, it wouldn't be so bad because of the hunger filling your hunger bar for your life bar. But in 1710, if you didn't have a fucking health potion or something, you were just dead. It was the end of existence for you. And I got hit with them plenty of fucking times. I just cussed out Greg actually last time me and Crazy were playing GT5. I got hit with a fucking one of those arrows, and I went in Discord and was like, fuck you, Greg. You had your poison arrows, and he just laughed. I hate those fucking things.
Worse in here, you'd have the old GT6 radiation thing. Got hit by them.
You gotta do the GT5 if you do glass arrows. You gotta do the thing where we can put potions in them. Because that was one of the funniest things, was hitting a zombie with a glass arrow filled with fucking
No, we already have potion arrows.
Well, technically, actually, you're right. We do have potion arrows. We don't need that. But I don't even... Do you have... Oh, you don't even have the holy water. So never mind. You don't even have holy water. Holy water was... In GT5, you put holy water in fucking the glass tip arrows. And then go and kill a fucking wither and smack him with a couple of them, and it really fucking knocked their dick in the dirt. It was fun hitting zombies with them because they just melted. I remember to grab my battery. I don't know if I did or not. But yeah, I forgot in this version you can actually like bathe fucking shit and poison. But I guess for monsters you'd want to bathe it in like healing potions, because that does the opposite to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want titanium. I want my jackhammer. What the hell we got over here? Oh, big fuck off hole. Nice. Speaking of, make that up just a little bit above there. Not gonna help much, but help a little bit. Let me know when you're getting to the point of no return and you have to have those chrome rods. I can come back anytime. But since we need lots of chrome for stainless steel coming up, I want to get as much of this as possible, but I don't want to hold you up with getting the ore processing shit done.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, this isn't that far away. I can always come back. This is only over by the jungle. It's not that far away. And since there's Uberite in here, I get extra chrome anyways.
So apparently I miscounted the amount of circuits you need for a laser engraver.
Hmm.
But the emitter needs 2 circuits.
Oh, yeah. You know, good thing I made you 2 sets of things, so.
Mhm.
It shouldn't be too difficult to get done. Hoping Crazy gets done dealing with all of her family shit soon, and we can go back to doing some GT5 here.
I have everything to make the laser engraver except for the aluminum rods.
Okay, on my way back then. That means I don't need that. I don't need that, and that. Technically, I don't need that either. The only one I need to do is that one, and honestly, we don't need any more assault at home right now. So fuck it, that one can stay too. It'll just stay here. While you're waiting on my slow ass to get back, can you go ahead and throw me together 4, 5, 6 basic circuits if you don't already have them?
Mm-hmm. I have 5 basic circuits already, so
Okay.
one then.
Oh shit, dude. We had fucking chromite and uberite sitting right here. Refined. We just hadn't ran to it because we were waiting on the pulverizer. So I can get you that chromite way quicker.
Mm-hmm. For your circuits.
Thank you. Hydraulics. Okay, should be able to do that. Alright, chromite is cooking. Bear, how come TrimStar doesn't make GT5 reimagined for IC2 Classic? Because IC2 Classic is only in 119, and most when we went from 118 to, we were originally going to go from 118 to 119, but then we looked at the landscape of mods, and most mods were going to 120 and kind of sticking around there. We figured it was better to just go to 120 and and then we would have a lot of other mods we could mess with as well. That was originally the plan, though, was to go to 119 so we could have ICT Classic, which that brought something up. Shadow and I was talking about nano armor, and he was wanting you to make nano armor for GT5R, and I was like, he's not going to do that. Nano armor is a IC2 thing. He's not going to step on their toes and remake their shit in GT5R. Now, not saying he couldn't make a armor similar to it, but it wouldn't be named that. Probably would have different recipes. But what I would prefer him to do is to go back and look at the modular armor that Bloody tried to do in GT5U and try to make it actually work and actually be useful.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking the modular armor.
But then I was thinking maybe do something a little different. Since we have curios and we have a head, a body, we don't have legs and feet, but you could add one. You could add bionic enhancements rather than armor, where you could have like a bionic. It would be like an exosuit is what I'm thinking. You could have like an exosuit that goes on your feet that you use electronic pistons, and depending on which electronic pistons you install on the bionic feet depends on how much fall damage you can negate by having them. Say LV would block, say, 5 to 7. MV could do, X plus 7, whatever. And so that would give you a reason to upgrade those pistons to better and better ones. And by default, it would give you step assist that doesn't suck like freaking Minecraft step assist that fucking sucks. I don't know anybody that actually uses that crap. Did you steal your Chrome?
Yes.
Motherfucker. I am losing my mind going, where the fuck did my Chrome go? I just cooked him 2 fucking Chrome. I can't fucking find it. Motherfucker stole it out from underneath my damn nose. At least it didn't just vaporize.
So here you
go. Here I go, what?
I just gave you something.
Oh, motherfucker. That means I gotta hook this motherfucker up now. So we're gonna do this right here. So we're doing this with 2 walkways. So 2 walkway machine. So we need a hole right now. Okay. And I was thinking we could have like, you could have like a head thing that would give you like either a heads up display. I don't know if you want to go through all the fucking work it would take for some kind of fucking heads up display thing, or just like you could have enhanced vision that would give you like night vision, but not the horrible night vision where it's always on. You could have like a sensor that would turn it on and off so you wouldn't get fucking blinded if you looked at a fucking torch. I hate night vision in IC2. You get so used to it being on, and then walk in some place where it's off and where there's light and it's just instant blinded. Makes sense, but I hate it.
Well, how would I do special night vision? I'll just do vanilla night vision.
Yeah, vanilla night vision's a lot less annoying. But then I was thinking also you could do like you could do motors in the armor for the body that would give you strength buff and haste buff. That way you could mine faster and hit harder. Just things like that. You wouldn't have to do the whole modular armor. Not that you can't. I like the modular armor idea too, but I think this would also be interesting. I like the modular armor though. I was thinking if you just wanted to be a little different, this would be an idea. Okay, so that's the first one. Give me the Ender Pearl.
Should we make diamond first so we can make more?
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll put the diamond one in. Okay, so there you go. There's the diamond one. So now make another one, and we'll make that the Ender Pearl one, and we can get the data stick done. Now, Trins actually talks to Spiker, I think, more than I do. I don't talk to Spiker very much anymore. Occasionally him and I'll talk, but he probably knows more of what plans he has for moving. I know nothing.
Plan, but it's not going to be 120.
Oh, he's going to skip 120?
Oh, but he's probably going to skip 121 too. Like, I don't know the exact details.
Oh, okay.
But I also can't say much because he told me not to say too much.
Oh, yeah. Then absolutely. Shut the fuck up. So, yeah, probably not crossing paths. Sadly. I think they'd be a lot of fun to work together, but to be perfectly honest, GT5U was at the point that it did not need IC2 anymore and could have gone independent like Greg did with GT6, and GT5R is independent and doesn't need IC2. We have harvesters for crops. We don't have crop breeding, but we do have a harvester for crops, and we have the tree growth thing that I'm working on now for trees. The few things that are missing that I would still like to work on for that type of stuff would be sugarcane and cactus. We do not have a way of growing either of those because we don't have crop sticks. But I'm thinking that maybe we could change the name of the tree growth simulator, because I still hate the name of that. Just make it a growth chamber.
Like to change it too, so.
Make it a growth chamber, and then be able to put things like netherwort, cactus, sugarcane in there along with saplings, because there's nothing that would keep it from being able to do those, just writing the recipes. And we could also
like a good name.
We could also try to make it a little more modular in size if we decided to do this. And instead, you could either have give it an option. You can either have it the one that I'm making now for trees, or you could make it a wider one, but it's shorter. It would only be 3 or 4 tall instead of fucking 7 tall. But then it would be like a 5x5 instead of a 3x3 or whatever the fuck this thing is. I can't remember. It's a 5x5 now, so it would be a 7x7. Make it a 7x7 but 4 tall instead of a 5x9x5. It would be a like 7x4x7. So it could be. I don't know how you would do that structurally. You might have to have like 2. I don't know. But as of right now, you could literally just change the name to that and allow it to do sugarcane and shit, and it would be perfectly understandable. It is a 5x5, so you could stuff a lot of sugarcane and cactus, netherwort, whatever the fuck in there, and then that would take care of that. And you don't really need the whole. I know I miss the being able to breed crops, but we also have, compat with forestry, so we do have the bee breeding thing, because at least that somewhat exists, as broken as it is. So you do have all of the combs and shit. The GT5 you had. Don't have all the crops, but at least you got the combs. Alright, so now that he's got what he needs for circuit shit, I can get back to I was working on and start getting this bitch done. Well, that answers my question right there. I most definitely did not grab my battery. Which, that's another thing. If you did add either the modular armor or the kinetic suit, whatever the fuck you call the thing I was talking about earlier, that would then give you a spot that you could put your battery, because you put the battery in the suit, and then you're in the suit or the thing, and then that would be either in your armor or in your curios, and then you wouldn't have to hold the battery in your inventory, and your tools could work off of that battery. Fuck am I looking for? Quartz. I'm looking for nether quartz. I know what I'm doing. I'm not just running my mouth. 2 gems. 2 nether quartz, yes. And then the sensors, I need 2 for that as well. Thought so. But I did forget the brass that I need for that, so that done as well. And no fucking whatever the hell that plate was. I can't remember what it is, but I know that there was one plate that was super easy to make, and it was the most powerful plate you could add to the suit for protection. Like, nothing could hit you if you put it in there. You didn't even need a blast furnace to make the fucking thing. It was overpowered as shit. I don't remember which one it was. I'm thinking it was something like super simple, like vanadium. Oh shit, I just did this in a fucking lathe. What a dumb shit. You ever even played GT5, man? What the fuck is your problem? You know this goes over here now. Are you stupid? Yes, but fuck you for noticing. Okay, 2 of those. And then we need 2 of these. We need 8 steel plates. Oh, and you could do motors for the legs too that will give you speed. Better the motor, higher speed. I was trying to think of what body part I had forgotten, and that's the body part I had forgotten. And that covers, you know, all 4 parts. Okay, so now we have the 2 of these, we have the 2 of these, we have the 2 of those, we have the saw, and we need a small plastic pipe, which I have the small plastic pipe up my ass. It's where you always keep small plastic pipes. Don't ask questions. It's just something you do. Okay, so we need 1 input hatch for water. It needs to be in the bottom. We need 1 input bus in the bottom. We need an output bus. It needs to be in the plastic. We need an energy hatch that also gives in the plastic, because you might want to use a solar panel so it will go on top. So that's 2 things out of the 25 black bronze. So instead of 25 black bronze, we need 23 black bronze casings. And we need 1 black bronze casing for here, so that does get counted into that. So we need 23 black bronze casings. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 times 23 black bronze. We ain't got that much made up. We've got 2. We're almost there. Just a couple more and we'll be there. So 100, 200, and we need more copper than that. We don't have the copper for that. Fuck, we don't even have the gold for that. I don't think. I think we need more gold and silver for that. I might have to do some processing to get that done. Which I'm going to wait until he gets what he's doing done before I decide what all I need for that. So let's start on these plastic casings, which we need a fuck ton of them too, because we need a ring of 7 high 5x5. So let's go math this out, because Bear's not trying to do that mathically. Yes, I said mathically. It's a word, shut up. That's my word. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, so that's 5, 10, and then 16. So 16 times 7. Yes, I'm not trying to fucking math that. Eat my ass. Where's my calculator? $16 times 7 is 112. And we need a layer of plastic casings on top of that, so that's another 25. So plus 25 is 137. And then we need to take out 1, 2. We need to take out 2. So we need 137 minus 2, which I don't need a calculator for, which is 135. But I need that times 6, which is 810 plastic sheets I need. That's a lot of fucking plastic. I'm going to have to get some crops for this. We're not going to have that much fucking plastic. Um, 810 sheets. And then we're also going to need 135 times 4, which is the ingots that will turn into rods, which is 540. Fuck me. Who was the asshole that thought this needed to be so big because it held trees? I've made this before. This is fucking a lot of shit I need. So 540 ingots made to rods. Okay. So we got that figured out now. So we need to hook this back up, which that's the plastic coming in. So that needs to go there. This needs to go up there. That needs to go in there because we need both of these to start running again. And so we're going to have to get more plastic made. So that means I need to get this out of here. I need to get this out of here. We're going to have to start making that shit. So now I think it's time for us to pivot again. Besides coming in here and getting what all crops can
Should all be usable, I think.
yeah, we can compress potatoes into plant balls. Let's just steal a bunch of crazy potatoes. And we'll steal some beetroots. And we'll steal her carrots.
Onions might be too much for them.
And we'll steal her wheat while we're here too. And she's got more wheat over here. We'll steal that too. Guessing salmon berries, if they do, ain't gonna do. I don't know if they work or not, and I don't care. Not touching her tomato, I'm not touching her fucking flax. Care less about the onions and the other shit. Let's go downstairs and see what she has, because I'm sure she has stockpiles of shit. Watermelon, corn, beetroots, pumpkin, cocoa bean, sugarcane. Nothing on that. Potatoes. Holy shit, woman, I'm stealing all your fucking potatoes. She's got all kinds of fucking potatoes for me. And she's got seeds up here, so I'm just throw all these fucking seeds up here. She wants to yell at me later, she can. She does. So, hey, look, she's got seeds right there. I guess that's where I should have put them. Well, too fucking bad. Okay, so need 16 of those, should work. And then a stack of carrots should work. And then 32 wheat should work. And then all these stacks of potatoes should also work. And then we'll just drop this extra shit off right here. Tamara will deal with that next time she's here. Alright, so it is time to pivot. We are going to make a harvester. Crop harvester. Oh, fuck, it needs robotic arms. You dirty, rotten, cocksucking motherfucker. Of course it needs robotic arms. It's a fucking harvester. So that means I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 motors. Alright, 7 motors is not hard. I can do this. Just take this and we'll do this over here. Okay. Three. So 6, 7, 8, 9. I completely forgot those motors. So 7, 8, 9. I need 9 motors, not 7. So that means I need 5 more rods. One more magnetized. So then I need 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You better fix your hands.
Thank you. Okay. So 9 times 2, 18, plus 9 is 27. 10 cables I need. So I need 22 10 cables. So I need 11 10 wires. I need 11 ingots turned into wires. I gave you your red alloy. So then I'm gonna need 2 ingots per 9. So it's 18 copper. What else do I need on this? 2 steel sword blades. There's that. There's that. So, now we need 3 plates on a small gear. Maybe make the piston. So 3 plates, small gear, 2 rods, and then we also need 2 4 rods for that, and 4 plates for that. So we need 8 more. So 8 plates, right? No, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plates. 2, 4. How the fuck am I coming up with this math? I need 2 rods. So I need 1, 2, 3 for rods. I need 7 for plates. 1 for small gear. That's what I'm making right now. So 7 for that. And 3 for that. Piston. And then we need. So I need, how many circuits do I need for this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have any more basic circuits? Yes, I have 3. I need 1 more. How are we making these right now? I need 2 resistors, 4 fine wire, and an integrated. 2 resistors. That. Integrated. Do we have any more phenolic boards? Do I have to make some? I think I have to make some. So I'm fine with that. That means we get some more fucking glue out of here. That is way more than I was planning on making. Okay. So put that in there. And need some fine copper wire. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a fucking stack of it. We need a lot of this shit. Might as well. Oh, and that's doing that. We can go ahead and get the 2 robot arms done. What goes down there? What is it missing? Oh, I didn't make enough fucking pistons. Make another. Why did I not think I needed fucking. Yeah, I need like 2 more fucking small gears. And we got 10 wires. That should be enough, I think. Once this gets done. What the hell is this thing missing? Line copper wire, integrated circuit. Oh, we're out of soldering alloy. That's not a fucking problem. We can fix that fucking quick and easy. Actually, it's going to be a little less quick, but still fucking easy. So we have fuck tons of cassiterite over here. We're going to make some more fucking tin dust, so I'm not having to use my tin ingots that are already smelted. What is it? 9? I can never remember how much fucking tin it is for this bit. Okay. So what am I missing now? Tell me you're missing a robot arm. I made the other robot arm. I probably didn't make the robot arm because I need the fucking tin fucking wires, and I don't think I made the tin fucking wires. I did not make the tin fucking wires. Let's make some tin fucking wires. Yeah, robot arm number 2. So now we have the robot arm. We need to make the piston. And so we need we got the 2 steel rods, 2 more steel plates. piston. We can go ahead and make this. There's that. I'll need the casing and the sensor. We need 4 more plates on brass rod. Didn't I have a brass rod left over? No, I did not have brass rod left over. Okay, let's make us brass fucking rod then.
There you go.
Alright, there it is. Go ahead and put the ender pearl in there and you can make our data sticks. Okay, so I need this. Go ahead and make this. Let's go get this casing done. Okay, that's our harvester. Solar panel. And this is 1. This is 8. This is not something we're doing. Okay, we can do that one, but that's only 1 EU. We're gonna have to make an array of these to make it work. Because if I remember correctly, did we use... I'm thinking we used the ULV in 118, which we cannot do here because we need fucking graphene. You see this?
Yeah, I know. I haven't really figured out the recipe yet.
Okay. So we absolutely cannot make that one because we can't make graphene yet. Gallium arsenide Can we make gallium arsenide? Yes. We just need arsenic. Do we have... What way do we have to get arsenic right now? Spare light will give it to us. And I don't think arsenic trioxide is even a thing. I don't believe that's anything we can get. No. So I don't know why that's even in here. Yeah, so our only way of getting that is spare light, which we haven't started mining yet. So if we're going to do this with a solar panel, we're going to have to make an array of these motherfuckers. So we're going to have to make carbon fiber, which is just carbon in a wire mill, which I'd like to change this, and we shouldn't technically be able to make this yet, because we should have, like, this should be the recipe for carbon. Carbon fiber should need resin. It should be like multiple of these and a smaller amount of this. I want to look into that, changing that recipe too. So put that on your list of things for us to talk about. I want to change the recipe for carbon mesh. Either keep it in the assembler but have it take epoxy resin down here, or yeah, that would be better than the bath. Let the bath have the fiber reinforced, but have the assembler take epoxy resin. It doesn't need to be the whole 144 fucking an entire ingot of this shit. Maybe like a small dust amount. Though it is making a plate and it is only 2 fucking fibers, which is still a little fucking weird. But you are using 8 carbon dust to make that one raw carbon fiber, because this is the IC2 way of doing it. Which I think is still a little weird for this, but sure. So I have the harvester done, but we need to figure out how we're going to power this bitch. And I don't know how I'm going to want to power this bitch. Her potato area is not big enough for this. Probably do it over here. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm tired. Probably mallards. So I should absolutely not be getting tired yet. Alright, so what's it going to be for making epoxy? How much of a pain in the ass is this going to be? I know it's going to be a pain, yeah. Question is how much? Naphtha, nitrogen dioxide, epichloride, or propene, benzene, and chlorine. That is an HV recipe. That is 288, which is same as that, but it takes 3,000 versus 1 and 1. So we're probably skipping that recipe, because that one is going to be a real pain in the ass. Sodium hydroxide, bisphenol A, which is acetone and phenol. That's not something we can do without the tree shit, so we're not doing that recipe. Plus making sodium hydroxide all the fucking time will be annoying. So we're going to go for this one because I know we can do this. It is going to take a little work because we are going to have to distill steam cracked naphtha to get the propene and the benzene, which come out in different amounts because of course they fucking do. But that means we got to get the distillation tower done to get that done. Technically, we need to get 2 distillation towers and the fucking steam cracker done to get that done. So, I think we're probably on hold for that until we get the solar panel shit worked out, which he needs to decide on how he's doing that graphene, because it would be really nice if we could make the fucking ULV version instead of making the 180 version. But even if we can make that one, we can go with that one. And just make an array of them. How's the data stick thing coming? Are you off in coding land today?
Oh, sorry, else. How do you want me to make this data stick?
I need 4 data sticks. So I think for right now, let's call it here tonight. My allergies are starting to act up. My eyes are burning like fucking hell. Can't see for shit. We got the 2 HV laser engravers done. We can start making the data sticks. So tomorrow night, we should be able to get the super buffer done, and I can start laying out what we need to do for the processing line. I'm gonna need to make more ore washers because I like having like 4 of those motherfuckers for this. But that'll be pretty easy to make. I'll help you get those made. 1 centrifuge is enough. 1 thermal centrifuge is enough. Just trying to think of what we had last time. We got the packager for the tinies. We're going to need some filters and we're going to need a fuck ton of barrels, and then we need to start doing the vitriol shit. So, like I said, let's call it here tonight. Tomorrow we'll work on getting the rest of that done, and then as soon as we get that processing line set up, I can go back to doing the tree thing, and we can get that done, so then we can have more stuff to shove in to make plastic, because I've gone through all of that crop shit that I already stole from her. I'm gonna go steal some more and shove in there. Yeah, she's got a fuck ton of carrots here. I'm gonna steal all her fucking carrots. I'll run those next. And I think we'll also probably work on upgrading the bronze boiler over here to a steel one. I'm gonna have to go mining soon and get us more coal for coal coke. Anyways, y'all have a good one. We will see you tomorrow night, as long as nothing falls apart again, like some idiot losing track of time and not being here like last night. So take it easy. See you next time.